Very, very, very clean, well kept 27 RK Greystone here at Heartland RV of Coldwater, Michigan. This is a Heartland fifth wheel, and it was the upgrade series to the Sundance, essentially. This was actually a one-owner RV sold right here from Heartland. It is a model that's not, I guess it's not in production, but it's not in production. That's weird to say. Essentially, you can get a Greystone package on a Sundance camper today and rebuild what you're looking at here to a pretty close extent. Regardless, what is this camper? What's its history, and what are the good points of this one? That's what I want to focus on, because there's a lot of good here. You know, the natural question is, well, why would they want to swap this thing out? Unfortunately, a little bit of sad history. The missus of the house is just simply stated no longer with us. Gentleman attempted to go camping again. Few too many memories. I can totally respect that. Just not his thing anymore. So the end result here is basically extremely well kept, like new fifth wheel that is just going to be at a good used price tag. Greystone is really one of the brands from Heartland here that helped usher in a lot of very modern things. They were one of the very first in a fifth wheel to see like your slam latch baggage doors and stuff like that. You saw the big storage compartment down there. You know, fully enclosed, insulated, heated underbelly. Stuff that's not necessarily uncommon today, but was in 2012, was standard issue on a Greystone. You know, nice easy power awning on here. This is before awning lights were super common on fifth wheels. They did have awning light power receptacle right up there at the base of the awning with an interior switch to turn that off and on. So if you wanted to hang lights on it, you could do that and have an easy access power switch for it. You know, I love the kingpin treatment that they have here in these Heartlands. That's just sharp looking. They're also one of the brands that really ushered in the era of this cutaway nose cap right here that, you know, making short or tight turns on a short bed truck possible. This little cutaway design on the corner is designed so that if you cut real close, the cab of your truck can hug in this corner without colliding with anything and causing damage. You know, being hypercritical of it, I can't really see too much that really scares and concerns me. Structurally, everything is spot on. No leaks, no problems. This is the only thing I've really seen. A little bit of paint has flecked off of this, the aluminum frame on the baggage door here. Big deal. Big deal. That just doesn't hurt the trailer, you know. Fully enclosed, privatized docking station with enclosed gate valves. So those are going to have a really hard time freezing, especially with the underbelly heating you have going on here. Because again, this is fully enclosed underneath as well for good extended season camping. So, you know, stuff that you just didn't find in a mid-profile, meaning smaller class of fifth wheel, you found on a Greystone. So they're really one of the ones that have kind of directed things forward. True walk-on roof. You know, what is this? I think this had these had galvanized steel roof trusses on a big heavy wooden deck on top with a rubberized membrane. You know, again, not uncommon construction today, but things that were above its grade in time back in 2012 when this was built. And the biggest thing you got to look at in any used campers, was it maintained? And heck yes, it was. Like that little bit of paint fleck we were looking at, that's probably from power washing. So they took great care of it. You know, nice aluminum wheels here, a rubberized shock dampening trail air Equiflex suspension system. So this thing's not gonna chuck as much going down the road. You know, that's gonna help absorb those shocks and jolts before you get busted up. Even bigger grab handle, larger entry door for easy access. And let me see, is the weight on here? Yes, dry weight, 8,370 pounds. 8,370 dry weight on this RV. So I have no lights on, and it's still fairly comfortable in here. And big windows and a spot window like that are really helpful. So let's start from the top down. Couple things. This has 2 AC runs. You can see 2 sets of AC ducts, so you get twice as much airflow from the same air conditioner. So you might see another fifth wheel with the same AC, but this one's probably going to stay cooler or get cooler faster. Residential fan here, so that if you don't want to run the AC, you can keep some air moving around the inside. And now because we have big windows set across from one another in the big slide out here, you can get some awesome cross breeze. This sweet looking sofa is an air mattress hide-a-bed. Haven't looked around to see if the air mattress section of that is still present. A lot of these older air beds, they've just kind of dried out and failed over time essentially, so you may need to replace that, but that's like 17 bucks at Walmart. If that's the only thing that stops you from taking this thing home, call us. Chances are we'll buy you an airbed. That's not a big deal. We're easy wheeling dealing people. Smart locations for power outlets. That's something I always look for. I'm a tech nerd. obviously, being the camera guy and the keyboard jockey of the house, and having a place to plug my stuff in to keep it going. I like that, you know. Now, in a mid-profile fifth wheel, you usually didn't get an extended dinette table, and really you still don't today. This has a high-profile dinette in a mid-profile fifth wheel. You've got an extension on the end here that you can stick out. You've also got what I call the Monopoly box back here to keep things tucked away. And look at the details here. Not just the seating, but also the backs of the seats are padded, and you get the little sew-in seat storage here, or it looks like calculator and notepad storage. That looks like they were playing some poker, maybe? Not sure. Rear kitchens, like front kitchens, will give you more countertops, more cabinet space than pretty much anything else in their class. I'm a big fan of rear kitchens because everybody knows the party ends in the kitchen. Everybody knows you're going to end up back here. And that's the thing with the rear kitchen. Let me turn you around real quick. Everything is pointed inward. Everything is very socially directed toward the center of the trailer. These chairs are facing those seats. This is a very fun, friendly, entertainer's floor plan. That's what I like about it. It's very social. It's not an introverted floor plan. Solid surface countertops are standard issue in a Greystone. Still not standard in this class in a lot of RVs today. Similar, full hidden hinge cabinetry. Nicer cabinet hardware going on here all the way around. Now notice too that this hidden hinge cabinet likes to close itself. So if this door pops open going down the road, which it can pop open behind this slide flange, it's going to try to close itself. So the chances of you ever crushing that door with the slide out are pretty much nil. I mean, you're going to have to go out of your way to do it. You know, big pockets, storage pockets everywhere they could. Up here, I mean, this whole corner is nothing but storage. You can actually, you know, reach all the way around here. This is full pass-through storage on top. Not to mention the fact that when it's all closed up, it's just got a rich look to it. It really does have a good, rich look to it. Another thing that's shared in common with higher level fifth wheels was the nice solid surface countertops with the undermounted stainless steel sink. Another thing that is still not common in this class is a larger 8 cubic foot refrigerator and freezer versus a standard 6 that you still tend to get at this price point in this size. Now, a lot of people go crazy over rear living rooms because you get 2 chairs with a big window. Well, I got 2 chairs and a big window and a rear kitchen. See, the difference is, though, instead of that window looking at the trailer behind you, it's looking out under your awning toward your fireplace, watching the grandkids, checking out your neighbors. You know, it's more involved with your campsite. And again, that spot window above the slide there really adding a lot of light for us. Nicer little touches too, like next to your seating area, you just have single touch LED spotlights here above your seating areas. That's a nice touch. Original electronics present, accounted for, and functioning. All-in-one AM/FM CD DVD player, so you don't need to lug along extra electronics. You know, this pretty much does pretty much everything. AM/FM CD DVD. Yep. This is not. Well, hold on. Let me look at it here. That is Bluetooth enabled. Holy cow! That had to be one of the first years that was out. In 2012, that was when Bluetooth really first started kicking in. So that is the updated 2012 stereo. Very cool. Now this tall closet here, I love that it's mirrored to reflect more light around. You see they got just a handy little camper sweeper in here. But your control center is kind of down here, you know, where it's easy to access. The other thing I like is that your awning button is right down here at ground level, so that if you pop, you don't even have to walk in the camper. You can just open the door, reach around the corner, run your awning open. They built this with a handrail in mind right here. So this is anchored right into the construction of that wall. So it gives you something to hold on to while you're going up and down the stairs. This bathroom is very nice. You've got lots of room in here. Nicer porcelain stool, not plastic. And room down here for your tank treatment tablets and toilet paper and all that stuff. And again, just a big standing shower, not a travel trailer tub, which in 2012 was still the standard at this price point and this size of fifth wheel. The bedroom in here is not large, but really well done. You do not feel cramped in here. First of all, this skylight lets in that extra light to make you feel like you're not cramped up. This window over here gives you good breeze between the two. Now, over here, we have a full wardrobe slide, and it's fully mirrored so that the light that comes in from that window gets double reflected, so it doesn't feel like a dank, dark cave in here. Secondly, this thing is just pure, unadulterated storage. This is non-stop storage in the slide. It's about 18 inches deep, and it gives you the storage of a big front closet in a fifth wheel, but only about half the weight, so you can still tow this on a half ton. This side stand over here, well, both side stands have power outlets. A lot of wardrobe slide fifth wheels, only one side or the other actually gets outlets. And you do have a recessed headboard up here, so if you do have CPAP machines and whatnot, you can keep them right up next to your head. And that way the cords aren't going to tangle you and choke you at night. And you don't have to decide, do I sleep good or do I go camping? In this one, you get to do both, you know? So, all in all, I mean, as far as used RVs go, I don't give things a 1, I don't give things a 10. This is a 9 out of 10, though. This is a home run. This is an ace. Give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping.